Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Naught.
Yes, sir, quite sure. I pored over all of our research of the Thousand-Year Door. It appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam said.
Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star Search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum.
Got it, sir.
Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium. So very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. You all will kneel before the X-Naught regime, and I, Grotus, will build a new world. A perfect ideal world. Yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me.
Immediately go into tech. Speaking a lot requires water. Did you call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important? Carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forgive my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let us have a quiz. A quiz? That's right. I'm about to ask you a series of questions. Please choose the correct answer among the 3 options. You can answer 5 questions. You may use the communicator, as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? First question. What will happen if you collect the 7 crystal stars? Thousand-Year Door opens. Correct. Second question. What is the goal of Grotus, leader of the X-Naughts? Conquer the world. Correct. The third question. What is the legendary treasure that awaits behind the Thousand-Year Door? Tech, is this... Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that awaits behind the Thousand-Year Door? 1,000-year-old demon soul. Correct. Fourth question. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with the ancient demon's soul? Bring the demon back to life. Hang out with it. Correct. Fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? Crystal stars. Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. You may use the communicator. Tech, you... Was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? The message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weird computer, Tech. Good night, Princess Peach. Anyway, this guy...
My lord, I've received reports of a great secret float in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's arrive the cheap blimp there. Now, come now. You there, 2 tickets, 1 great and evil king, and 1 sweet young thing.
good gravy. But Bowser, the evil king, and the deluded old hag, and life's too short.
What did he say? Come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go?
Like, why would they need to ride the blimp? Forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be riding this baby. I snuck into Glintstone once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride in the blimp, Grandma.
Wait, Lord Bowser, please! Oh! Now my splendid, dirigible deluxe brown bag carry lunch will go to waste.
Huh? A warning light? Oh, don't tell me. Oh! And now we get to do the best part of the game, the second time. Bowser drowns and dies. Ready to roll! Welcome to what I would call Blemishing Bowser again. Bowser's arms! The best part of the video game. Need that meat. It's still very silly to have this happen. Now nothing can stop me. I'm big and gay. I can't get the other meat. That guy's an enemy? I thought I had already killed him. Now get out of here. Can I get up here? I can't, like, ground pound. I was hoping you could. I killed the pipe. There's a springboard. A wang. I can ground pound now. Get out of here. They made a shitty version of the song for this part. That's awesome. Typically, it's just Bowser's theme again, but they made a shitty version of it. Oh, that was terrible. I gotta get in shape. It's Bowser, the Koopa King.
Elena, somebody help! There you are, Lord Bowser. What have you been doing here? I've been looking all over for you. If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess?
Swimming.
Really neat. As for me, Glitchville was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mother gave me. And then the hot dogs. Oh, gracious, yummerly. You have fun too, hmm? Lord Bowser, is that a no?
It was terrible, you hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. Forget it, it's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach of the Crystal Stars, now! can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. We were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After what we've done to your town, did we hurt your feelings?
No, nothing, Edie.
You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude. You're a true hero. You brought a shining ray of light in our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you.
Hey, Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go.
Please come back anytime you'd like.
Chapter 4 is complete, and I loved being here again. However, did we collect everything? I'm missing a couple things, actually. I think it is possible to get all this stuff. So let's look up TTYD star pieces. And Twilight Town. There is actually a star piece right here. And a star piece is ever so slightly out of view in the next screen over. It is right behind this barrel. And surprisingly, I missed this other star piece. I don't know how I missed this other star piece. So on this screen, there was a star piece behind this log we saw. However, there's actually a star piece behind the pipe. Normally, I go behind, like, every object I interact with. I'm surprised I didn't go behind that pipe and find that. Really? I pressed double jump. There it is, and it's the one I don't do the double jump on. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to show off Art Attack, which is our brand new special move. Damages all enemies you encircle within the star. Here's this move. Oh, this is perfect. And then we quick change, swap partner to Cheese It, and Cheese It does a ground pound on it. We got it. One, you have high defenses. You're gonna heal that guy, aren't you? He's gonna run away. Alright, bye, Mario. Actually, if I redo the fight, does he show up again? That's not real, right? He doesn't show up again. Oh, wait, it does! Wait, that feels super cheaty. Why does that work? Well, I just need to be better with Art Attack. Okay. Wait, Gulp! Gulp pierces defense. Yeah! Jesus Christ! And that is why it's worth fighting them. Now imagine if I got the spell to activate a second time here. No second spell, but 49. Isn't that exactly enough, actually? Yeah, that's exactly 100 star points. So we level up again off of that. So if you get the opportunity to fight an Amazy Daisy, please do so. Because it is very much worth your while.
You can very, very easily grind off of that for a lot of easy star points, especially gambling for the double star points with the spell. I'm not going to do that. I only wanted to fight the one to show it off, and now I've showed it off. Unless a second one shows up right here. No. It should actually be a perfect segue into going back to Rogueport. We can go back down the hole. There is a star piece in this hallway that I just missed. I literally even see it, too. I think I walked past it. I went to the end of that hall and I passed it. So, there's that star piece there. And then we tube up back into this room. Actually, I should have Goombella speak. There's an underground room in the creepy steeple. There's a parrot here, but no people. That parrot must be pretty bored with no one around. Think he talks to himself? That's Dupless's parrot. Seems like he's been abandoned down here. Poor little guy. Squawk! Can I talk with Vivian again? Dupless left me here and ran off. Somebody let me out of here. I give up. The last star piece, right there. Should be the last star piece anyway. 100% star pieces, 100% sunshine sprites, 100% star pieces, and 100% star pieces. And I have to turn in the crystal star before we're able to see either of these things. Wah. Oh! Oh my goodness, Mario, sounds like you got an email. My dear Mario, I have finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It's the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the Thousand-Year Door and unseal the demon's spirit. Those same crystal stars can also be used to reseal it. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit? I wonder if she ever knew that. Like, I wonder if Vivian ever knew that. We can just kind of just bonk these guys. Actually, I want to be up there. I want to go back to the ancient town. Very quickly. I shouldn't have jumped down here. I didn't need to. I guess while I'm up here, a thing I can do is that I forgot to check the lottery last time I was here. I'll do that in a second. Today's winning number, 4905. Nothing. I did rewatch a video from Strider7X that came out like a couple years back about the Lucky Lottery system, Happy Lucky Lottery system, and how incredibly rigged it is. I recommend you watch it, because it is a very interesting watch. The only way to guarantee a jackpot is you literally have to wait a whole year. And if you change the system clock, it's fine, but if you change the system clock back, the game punishes you. You don't get the item, and you have to pay 500 coins for a new ticket. So, just be warned. I just want to see if Wonky has anything to say. Maybe 5 coins I can tell you about finding star pieces. You've heard of star pieces, of course. Yes, they're no less than bright pieces of actual stars that have fallen to Earth. They're so pretty and shiny that anyone who stumbles on one turns into a collector. If you want to find some, just check out all the nooks in each area you visit. They always seem to be slightly hidden, you know what I mean? How to save money. Not by talking to you. Notice you can carry up to 9,999 coins. I think in the original it was only 999, so this is like extreme amount. If you want to collect even more than that, you should buy gold bars from the shop near here. Usually they sell items. You get less than what it costs to buy them. For gold bars, some shops will even pay more than the selling price. Well, Wonky, my trusted financial advisor, I hear you say. What should I do if I'm even close to having 9999 coins? You buy a few gold bars at the store and keep them at the shop. I call that a retirement plan. And you can too.
There's really no reason for them to increase the coins to 9999, because the whole reason why gold bars existed was to circumvent the fact that you only had 999 coins. So, like, what's the point? The minstrel.
Somewhere here in Rogueport, there's a minstrel by the name of Grifty. He knows all the old legends of Rogueport. It'll tell you interesting tales you've never heard, if I'm pretty sure. If you find them, you should definitely listen to at least one.
We did talk to him last time. Wow, Amazy Daisies. Tell me what you know about Amazy Daisies.
I've heard tales of Amazy Daisy, a truly rare breed among daisies. They're worth oodles of star points, but they're timid and tend to run away fast. Still, I bet if you keep visiting the same area, you can meet one again.
Great info that I already just showcased. Secret of the Boggly Woods.
Deep in Boggly Woods, there's a spot with a bunch of tree stumps all lined up. If you jump hard on the 10th stump from the left, you'll get something good.
That's talking about the badge that I showed off. Alright, well, that is all useful information if I didn't already know it. Another thing is that since now we can roll into a tube, we have easy access to both sides of Rogueport. We can just roll underneath this thing and go talk to this guy. We have 23 star pieces here. I'll get power plus P, because that sounds amazing. And now we're back down to 8. So the other stuff I probably don't necessarily need. So it's just nice to have that. So let's actually head to the Thousand-Year Door. Actually, on our way to the Thousand-Year Door, we have access to something new in the Rogueport sewers with Vivian. Going back into this room, this spike room that we saw very early on, Vivian can hide in the shadows. That was close, actually. So we don't get hit by the spikes. In this chest is Spike Shield. This is where you get this badge. Make Mario able to jump on spiky foes without being counterattacked. You get this badge very early on in Paper Mario 64, in like late Chapter 2. Getting this after Chapter 4 is probably a lot more balanced, because this is an insane badge to have. Any spiky enemies, no problem. Mario can now jump on them. Coming up soon, I do not remember. Actually, no, there are spiky enemies coming up in Chapter 5. We will not be starting Chapter 5 today. We'll be taking care of all the extra stuff we can do before Chapter 5. But that stuff is good to know. Four crystal stars. The next place we head to is an island out at sea. Location of the crystal star has been recorded on the magical map. You better hurry, don't you think? We're to go up to the professor's office. You have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. What? That's what's written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the crystal stars to open the Thousand-Year Door and resurrect it. How bone-chilling. Now that's a boss in Super Paper Mario. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found out, Professor? It's rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are you all ready? And you there, in front of the screen! You listen up too! Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never mind you. Never you mind. Just don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that destroyed the city, which once stood here, may well refer to this demon. It's said that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by that monster. And that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try and control the world. According to the legend, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. The spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon. And they sealed its wicked spirit within the Palace of Shadow, locked behind the Thousand-Year Door. From this, I gather, the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. If they are all united, they can either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. Does anyone think that just might be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the Thousand-Year Door was weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed and shut would fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Oh, then I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars if we want to seal that demon, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere in Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff, vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down there by the harbor no more. You should head there first. We're not gonna do that! I'm actually gonna go back here. I realized we could have gotten something back here after getting Cheez-It from Chapter 3. But we can switch to Cheez-It really quick. And we can actually get across this barrier here. This batch of water. There's a Shine Sprite back here we couldn't get before. We now have the ability to get it. So I wanted to get that while I was thinking about it. The next thing we're going to do is that we're going to go to Merlin. And we are going to level up Vivian. It is very important we level up Vivian. Actually, first I want to check the Trouble Center, just in case. There's something I'm looking for here. I'm not going to upgrade Vivian just yet. We have 3 quests here. I'm going to take care of a Heartful Cake recipe first. I want to make a Heartful Cake, but I forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. I have to keep my shop open, so can you find the recipe? I'm hoping. I first learned the recipe from Toasty over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmer's Hut beneath Rogueport. Really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty, heartful cake. In a house by a gate you must go to ask Petalburg's Toasty all she knows. You there. Yes. Yes, hello, I'm Toasty. Did you need something? You want to make a heartful cake? Yeah, heartful cake. And who asked you to, Merlee? Let's see. I need cake mix and ruin powder. I wonder what Merle's making for it this time. Ruin powder sounds intimidating. Then we can take the pipe back. We can get the cutscene for the fast travel for here, because I'm kind of curious about it. I'm just gonna skip the cutscene this time. We've already seen it for the other ones. So I don't think there was ever a fast travel to Twilight Town in the original. It just pops up in the corner right here. So, if we ever need more golden leaves, it's very easy to take the fast travel pipe to here, and then the other fast travel pipe back to the creepy steeple. You find the recipe for heartful cake for little old me? Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course. Wow. What shall I do? I have no cake mix. Can't leave my shop here. I need to ask, could you please bring me some cake mix? I knew I needed 2 cake mixes. I forgot I didn't need to cook the second cake mix. So now I just have this mousse cake that I don't actually need, other than the fact that I'll use it eventually. I mean, we have easy access to the other side of Rogueport from here, so we'll go this way. Okay. You have the cake mix for me. Cake mix. Thank you. You're the best. You passed my trouble test. Cannot make a cake without cake mix, no? Alright, no doubt. As you make a heartful cake, mix ruin powder. Well, to make the cake mix properly bake. Going to make it tonight. I'll be out for a sight. Then I'll charm someone right. Thanks so much, dear. Here's your reward. 30 coins. Thank you. Next thing on our list is Zesty. I want you to find the legendary cookbook for me. It's a pretty scrappy place, so there's no way an old gal like me can get it alone. Please come into my house in Rogueport Square. This is what we got that cookbook in Creepy Steeple for. If you missed the cookbook in Creepy Steeple, you have the easy fast travel back there. But this is going to be very good for everybody involved. Just waltz on over here.
Hey, you took on my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was this great legendary chef named Maitre Delish. Rumor has it, you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book and hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book, then read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. Ah! That's it. That's the book by Maitre Delish. Give it here, quick. Ah, I see. Aha! Doodly-da-doo-da! I've got it now! Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey mushroom. Brilliant! Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward.
Honey mushroom, 5 HP, 5 FP.
Use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so just ask me anytime. Put my heart and soul into it.
So, there is some important things we can now do with some items we have, and I'm going to look up some recipes. So, the main thing... Let's take a look at this while I'm here. Toad Bros Bazaar announces new shipment of the bestseller Super Luigi. Get your copy. Oh, I forgot about Super Luigi. Wait, is that in here? Was I not looking at all? It's literally right there. We actually want that. Super Luigi Book 1. Super popular. On sale now. I need 64 coins for Super Luigi. You saved up 30 shop points. I get a Super Mushroom. We also have other stuff to read, but I want to take a look at Super Luigi. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? Ever felt such pangs of regret? Try to remember this tale, the story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Quest begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know, the letter he was about to receive would change his destiny. Sir Luigi, danger besets us on all sides, and we beg your help. The foul Chestnut King has stolen our beloved princess. The letter was from the Minister Crepe of the Waffle Kingdom, a man aware of Luigi's many adventures. He knew only Luigi could save them. Charged with his dire task, Luigi wasted no time curtailing the heroic meal he was making. Then he packed for his deadly journey, knowing that his older, though less talented brother was on a no doubt inconsequential errand. Luigi took a moment to leave a note. Mix a keel mango with a peachy peach and whip up a fruit parfait. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. Upon reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi was greeted by pure misery and endless flow of tears over the kidnapping of Princess Eclair. Arriving at the castle, Luigi was greeted by Minister Crepe, who carefully handed him a compass base with only one intact section. Our land once had a special treasure, the marvelous compass. Find its 7 parts, and find Eclair. So it began. To be continued. He's really gassing himself up. Also, we have some mail. Doing well from Jolene. Mario, or rather the Great Gonzalez, I realized that I never thanked you for handling my request, so I decided to email you. I never thought for a moment that you, a former champion, would end up taking care of the wrestling trunks for me. After you left here, know what Mush said to me? He said, there are some things that can only be understood by fighting. He's an odd one, Mush. He actually is training now. He's planning a comeback. You should come see come by the Glitz Pit if you have got some time. You're just the type of star the fans crave, you know? Take care, Jolene. Hello. Yes, hello to you. I am Bulber. I have been unable to forget that savory hot dog flavor. My taste buds are sweating in anticipation for your next spicy visit. By the way, have you heard? Dried bouquets are not flowers. They have withered and gone dry. They're actually flowers that have had their clocks of their lives adjusted just a tick a little slower than normal flowers. I hope you will take the time to stop and smell these delicate flowers. In fact, I would like you to come visit me again with the above mentioned item. Why? I was about to cook it. I'm actually curious what he has to say about this, but I'm gonna check you first. Yes! Finally, he has this. This is an incredibly rare item that you can only buy from this guy. If you have the coins, buy it as soon as possible. It is the W emblem. 432 coins down the drain. But you want to know what the W emblem does to a man? Changes Mario's clothes to Wario's clothes. Isn't this just the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? Like, it's a random badge that just exists here. It's like the only reference to Wario in this game. And, Wario only got really used in, like, Super Mario 64 DS. And then he kind of just got shafted to WarioWare for 20 years. Other than, like, Wario Land Shake It. And, like, Wario Land 4. But I think Wario Land 4 was earlier. And then Wario Land Shake It was on the Wii. And then just the curse of WarioWare. Which I like WarioWare. I still wish there was a new Wario Land game, though. I'd love to actually, like, replay Shake It. I don't think I ever beat that growing up. Fine weather sure does lift the spirits. What's that? You need a dried bouquet? But I'll take one of those things we talked about. Oh. Anytime I want to get a dried bouquet, I have to get a hot dog from Glitzville. I mean, that's very easy to do since we can stock up on hot dogs very easily by taking the fast travel pipe. There is multiple recipes for a dried bouquet, so eventually maybe I'll do that. I don't know if the recipe book counts toward 100%, but it is here. Like, all of these things are here on, like, how to cook every single thing. I want to turn in... since I'm doing one thing at a time, I'm going to turn in, or I'm going to do some cooking here. Then I will take a look at the sound gallery and the art gallery. And then we have one more quest that we want to take on, that we really want to take on. It is very important that we do so. Graffiti quarter. Sometimes I think it'd be better off not ever speaking. I wish I was still a pig. Eternally gloomy Twilighter. So. Not gonna do her voice. Cook 2 items. If we have an Ultra Shroom, cook an Ultra Shroom with a jam and jelly. Skip the cutscene. Cooking an Ultra Shroom with a jam and jelly gives you the best item in the entire game. Jelly Ultra. 50 HP, 50 FP. There's not many other items like it. It pretty much condenses those 2 items into one item. So let's see. What's some other stuff I can make? There's different things that can make different kinds of items. Like a mushroom and a life shroom makes a mushroom steak, but also just cooking an Ultra Shroom by itself is a mushroom steak. Like Ultra Shroom, Life Shroom, Dried Mushroom, Life Shroom Mushroom, Life Shroom Super Mushroom, Life Shroom Ultra Shroom, Life Shroom Turtley Leaf, Life Shroom Gold Leaf, Ultra Mushroom, Dried Mushroom, Ultra Mushroom Mushroom, Ultra Mushroom Super Mushroom, and Ultra Mushroom Volt Shroom all give a mushroom steak. We do want to cook, actually, a Gold Leaf by itself. Gold Leaf by itself does give an item. Cooking Gold Leaf by itself, Zest Tea gives you some Zest Tea. Tea brewed by Zest Tea. Replenishes 20 FP. You can also get the same item by doing a jam and jelly and a maple syrup, but gold leaves are very easy to come by now. So don't bother doing the other one. I want to look at... Here we go. This is the other one I wanted to make. I wanted to do a horsetail and a turtley leaf. Hey, that I can't skip this particular cutscene. That gives you a healthy salad. Zesty salad. Cures conditions like poisoning and replenishes 15 FP. You can also get a healthy salad by using a gold leaf and a turtley leaf, but horsetails and turtley leaves are very easy to come by in Petal Meadows. So actually, this can be cooked by itself. I didn't realize it could be cooked by itself. I know there's some recipes with 2, or with dried bouquet and something else, but dried bouquet by itself does actually give something. That's not what I thought. That's not what this said. Spicy soup. Oh no, it is. It does give spicy soup. It's 4 HP, 4 FP. I was reading the wiki wrong. So it needed to be a dried bouquet and like a mushroom. I'll get that later. I'm not going to bother grinding for the other thing right now. Another thing we can do is Super Shroom and Honey Syrup. This gives a different item than a mushroom and a honey syrup. This gives a Honey Super, 10 HP, 5 FP. Another item is a Honey Syrup and an Ultra Shroom, which is 50 HP, 5 FP. Which is not worth it in the slightest, however, it is a recipe in the recipe book. So I am gonna do it. If I actually do care about filling out the whole recipe book, there's multiple ways to get the same recipe, but all that matters is filling out each thing in the recipe book. So, like, this is this. And I also believe there's ones with maple syrup as well. I just want to take a look. If I type in, maple. Honey. Oh, I didn't even see the honey syrup for a second. This is absolutely not worth it. But it is a recipe. I believe you can buy Ultra Shrooms in the late game. I think you can even buy them in the Rogueport shop downstairs for a lot of coins, but that does give me that. I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm gonna store this again. So, after beating Chapter 4, I highly recommend doing this quest as soon as possible. The Elusive Badge quest. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zest's house in Rogueport Square. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. You want to take this trouble? Do it and do it right. Okay, so more things to read here. Let me get Vivian out so Vivian can fall asleep, actually. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty exciting, bro. Want to hear about what happened? It's a long story. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Friggin' Flavio's singing away. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, already asleep, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes! Right there on the trophy, they are giving to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was to enter the next race. I mean, I'd driven at kart races before, so I thought it'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway, and the race day finally came. I got one of the best karts, the big green 01. I took my position at the start line. The light went green. I stomped on the accelerator and something bad happened. It was in the reverse, the big green 01 was rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me, hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear, I took off. I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed toward Jazzafraz Town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess! Random words would form poetry is spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. After that, I got back on my boat. Came back here to Rogueport. That's what's been happening with me. Want to hear something else? He doesn't even mention this guy next to him. That's Luigi's pal Torque. I hear he's like a totally excellent mechanic. According to Mechanics Weekly, that tool on his back can basically do anything. He seems ticked off though. I wonder what happened. Yeah, I'm Torque. And I'll fall for a second with this dude. Don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I let him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in for it 1 second before he completely tolls it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Oh, Luigi. Look who it is. That's Ms. Mouse, the thief. She jets off to exotic places to find rare badges. I'm surprised she has the time and energy for badges, considering how often she flirts with you. It's weird that she's the anonymous requester from the super secret badge. But you know what? It's worthwhile hearing what Kumbella has to say. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. A pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check out that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find that this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? So you heard that right. Not only do we have to go all the way back to Hooktail's castle for the hide-and-seek quest with Koops, nearly all the way back up to the top, we now have to go all the way back to Hooktail Castle again for this quest. There is one more thing later on that involves us going back to Hooktail's castle. We could optimize and do this quest after Chapter 5, where it would become available to us to do so. However, I would like to do this now, because it is very useful to do this now. We are finally back up to Hooktail's lair. Hooktail is dead. Hooktail is not here. However, there's a secret chest here that only unlocks after starting the quest. I did come here when we last went to Hooktail Castle. I edited it out of the video because it wasn't necessary. You can't do this until you start this quest. Elusive badge. The badge Ms. Mouse is looking for. Take it to her. At last, we've made it back. That face. Does it mean you found the badge? Elusive badge. Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge-finding skills than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about that reward. Let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Attack FXB. Change the sound of Mario's attacks to sound mousy. Let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. So, Ms. Mouse is an optional party member you can only get by completing this quest. In my original playthrough as a kid, I never had her. I did it, like, much later on when I was doing, like, post-game stuff. I ended up getting Ms. Mouse. So if you want to have Ms. Mouse as a party member, you get her now. I just realized something. That I never took a picture of the title screen with Vivian added, and now I'm gonna need, when I need to take the screenshot later, Ms. Mouse is gonna be on the title screen. That's gonna be an issue. I forgot to get that. Oops. Press X and Ms. Mouse will sniff the surrounding area. If there are any items or objects hidden nearby, she'll point you toward their general direction. Press X to have Ms. Mouse check for anything in the air. There should be something nearby. If there's an item or something of interest nearby, her nose will twitch. Press X again to have her check the ear again. There's something right near us, sweetie. Her reaction will change depending on the distance to the item. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Miss Mouse's ability? I've mastered it. In battle, she can attack enemies with Love Slap. She can also help you out by using Kiss Thief to steal an enemy's item. So there's been a lot more items that enemies have been holding recently. In this remake, it feels like it's a lot more common, so you just get free items that way. And now we have Miss Mouse. So not only did we get Vivian, now we have Ms. Mouse. And believe it or not, she's not the last party member in the game. Because this chest is here, she will sniff this out and say that there's something here. However, if there's any hidden star pieces, like in floor panels, or there's a star piece you're missing, she will sniff it out for you. I believe I purposefully did not get a star piece in this room. So, there's something right near us. There's been a star piece here the whole time. I did not get this because I wanted to have it to demonstrate Ms. Mouse's ability. I believe she is still saying there's more stuff here because there is a treasure chest down here that we can't get yet. But there are no more troubles in the Trouble Center. We also get to see Ms. Mouse from behind. Congratulations. But now, we can not only upgrade Vivian, but we can also upgrade Ms. Mouse. So, Vivian, she'll be able to use Fiery Jinx to attack all foes with fire. An amazing move, hits all enemies for massive damage. And also, it's going to buff her attack power. And Ms. Mouse, she'll be able to use Tease to make all enemies dizzy. So we got all available star pieces, and we're able to do this. Shazubi, shut up. Care to power up more? Everyone's all powered up. I can't really think of too much else I want to do this stream. Pretty much the rest of the stuff in Rogueport is preparing for Chapter 5. I guess I could go back to the badge shop just to see what's there. I will play this game off stream. Oh, the art book. The art. I need to do that. Also, the other clerk who was here is missing. It was Ms. Mouse the whole time. She didn't have her disguise on. We didn't recognize her without her disguise. Big welcome to you. Welcome to the lovely House of Badges. Actually, I can sell. Can I sell badges here? You can sell badges. And this shows what I currently have equipped. That's interesting. If I really wanted to get rid of some stuff, like, I could sell a Power Plus for 200 coins. If I really wanted to do any of this, I could. But I'm not gonna. I just want to see if there's anything else I actually want to get here. I think Simplifier could be interesting to help me with more Super Guards. Other stuff here. Oh, Head Rattle is available. May temporarily confuse an enemy, hindering their actions. Shrink Stomp may temporarily shrink an enemy and drop their attack power. I don't really need too much of this stuff. Like, I feel like I'm kind of good. I know Head Rattle's an interesting badge to have. I kind of want to get Simplifier. Just cuz. I don't know if I'll use it, but I want it. And we also can get Power Jump. I don't have Power Jump. That could just be a good thing to have in general. I'm considering getting a second Ice Smash, because I could stack the two Ice Smashes together to get a stronger Ice Smash. It's good against fire enemies. There will be fire-related enemies in the next chapter. So I think that would be funny to have. Think there's anything in here, sweetie? Too bad. So yeah, she will also sniff out, like, shine sprites and stuff as well. I don't know if you were restocked or anything. Oh, you did restock. Double pain, double the damage Mario takes from enemies. Wow, what a great badge. This is just harder hits. It's just for funsies if you wanted to have this. I'm gonna take it and not equip it. There's also Timing Tutor, which I also will get in the... I'd like to get that in the future so I could, like, learn the stylish moves for all the other characters. The only characters I know the stylishes for is in Mario, Koops, and Goombella, and that's it. So I should probably see the stylishes for everyone else eventually. So, let us stand here, and let's take a look at the stuff we unlocked. So, Sound Gallery. What do you mean? Shine Sprite's 100. Oh, there's a Shine Sprite on Twilight Trail. I didn't read that properly before. I don't know how I missed that. Give me a sec. Nothing in here. If you could politely go away. If I get another Amazing Daisy, I'll take it. If not, I'm just gonna kill you. We'll see Ms. Mouse in battle here, since we've already seen Vivian. I can show you what Ms. Mouse is all about. So Ms. Mouse, Love Slap. I'll just do it back and forth. It only does 3 damage. It's not, like, the craziest thing in the world. And then she also has Tease. Might as well show it just to show it. Hold any release to fill the gauge. Don't let it go over 100. Alright. Nice frame rate. So it confuses all enemies. It's pretty much a free Dizzy Dial. Yeah, pretty much just a free Dizzy Dial. For FP cost. Really? I got the double XP for that? Not on a second Amazing Daisy? The other move is if an enemy has an item, we can steal the item. Thanks for the dried shroom. Release to show. There should be something nearby. Can I dodge the cleft? It's literally right here. You can see it in the tree a little bit. The Shine Sprite is behind that tree, and I walked past this several times on accident. If I could depth perception and actually see where it is, I don't see the shadow on the ground. There we go. Shine Sprites. Now we should be okay. Yes. So I will take a look at that. Since now we're at Creepy Steeple anyway, I'm gonna go grab another gold leaf. Then we will take the shortcut back. Then we will go back to Rogueport. Then I will take a look at the new sound stuff and the new art stuff, and then that'll be the end of the stream. I like that Vivian has, like, a spooky house theme. I definitely want to listen to this more later. And I like that there's the Atomic Boo theme. I want to listen to that more later as well. But... Oh, Imposter Mario is a different song? I didn't even notice it was different. Compared to Dupless? Wait, there's bells. Where's there bells? What's the difference? I think there's more electric guitar in the Dupless version. Either way, I can barely tell if there is. It's getting somewhere. I do hear more parts building into the song. What about Art Gallery? So Chapter 4 concept art. We have this area of Twilight Town. House in Twilight Town. The shed that doesn't have the rock in front of it. Some of the tree designs. You got some of the boulders in the background. Other different tree designs. The lock. This whole background for the Daisy area. Creepy Steeple in its entirety. Inside Creepy Steeple with the Dupless art. Dupless's room. More of Dupless's room with different lighting and the staircase leading up. Different stuff for the battle stages here. Early designs for the well and this area. Super early Twilight Town art. I kind of like what's going on down here. In this bottom right-hand corner. Like, this looks more like an established, like, more like a medieval town, kinda. There's like a pig on the stairs. I like the pig on the stairs. I've got the pig with the storeroom key. Some concept art of Creepy Steeple. Oh. So I think this was the image that was used in the first, like, the big trailer we got for this game. For some reason, there's both Flurry and Dupless art on the same page. Assessing one at a time here, Flurry used to be way different. She used to be more of a bulb at one point, or like a nipper plant. There's also this, like, crow guy. And Flurry used to be more cloud. I like the design they went with for the final. I don't really like this design very much. However, Dupless, he used to carry a scythe around. I think the scythe design was really cool. It's all the different designs for what they would have done with the different Duplighost designs. Since he is just a little mischievous guy, they were going to go originally with some clown-related things. I like the design that's in the final version. It's kind of just like Duplighost with scary face with like a bow and like a hat, like a cone hat. Out of all of them, I do kind of like this one the most. Like sad clown, which could change its expression to be not as sad. It's all really interesting stuff. Really, this is, like, the main interesting thing. These two are, like, these three are the main interesting ones from the concept art here. But that is that. And I think, without further ado, we have finished Chapter 4. We have taken on the remaining quests in the Trouble Center. Not only do we have Vivian on our side, we also have Ms. Mouse on our side as well. Next time on Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door, we will be starting Chapter 5. Depending on what day I can stream the game, we may or may not finish all of Chapter 5 in one stream. But we will be starting Chapter 5. Off-stream, I would like to do stuff in the Pianta Parlor to try and get some stuff there, so I can just show it off for the next time. That's really all I'm going to do, though. I'm not going to do any grinding. I don't think that's necessary. Maybe coins, but probably not. But that'll be that. This was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Thousand-Year Door, and plenty of other stuff on the channel as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.